Small towns often have a claim to fame. It might be the best pies or an award-winning wine or a big banana or pineapple. How about one of the most expensive places for petrol in Australia? Residents of this tourist hotspot say fuel prices are always well above neighbouring areas and they've had enough.
What do we want? Cheaper prices! Now!
It's unnecessary and total greed.
I'm sick and tired of the prices of petrol. It's ridiculous.
The fuel prices are an absolute rip-off. They cannot justify it.
Better fuel prices!
Take your hand if you please!
Mudgee in mid-western New South Wales is known for its food, its wine, its picturesque countryside and the sky-high cost of fuel.
You won't fill up in Mudgee because it's too expensive?
Nope. If I did, I wouldn't be filling up. I'd be just getting enough to get to the next town where it's cheaper for us.
Yep.
Locals say they're slugged 20 to 30 cents a litre more than nearby areas. The day we were in town, prices for unleaded were sitting around $1.97. Down the road in Lithgow, it was 30 cents cheaper at $1.69. The NRMA says Mudgee is unique, the only town so close to its capital that consistently has the most expensive petrol, not just in New South Wales, but the entire country. The NRMA's Peter Curry.
We have years' worth of data at the NRMA that shows quite clearly that Mudgee has been overcharged consistently for fuel, and it is no surprise at all to us that the locals have had enough.
Most of our kids to play sport have to travel. So we're forking out a small fortune just to give our kids a future. Is that fair? No.
There are 6 petrol stations here in Mudgee, all run by big multinational corporations. Locals say they can't understand or get an explanation for why they're slugged what they call the Mudgee tax, paying through the nose when they fill up at the pump compared to nearby centres.
Nobody knows. Nobody can explain to you why it's more expensive here.
David Mention moved back to Mudgee 10 years ago and noticed the high prices straight away.
I was born and raised here, and I came back here and the prices were just outrageous. So I started a Facebook page to try and change it. Let's get on the street, let's get people seeing what's going on and try and raise some awareness.
The area's independent federal MP, Andrew Gee, started a petition to try to get the government and the competition watchdog to act.
This is all about people power and actually showing the major fuel companies that people aren't going to cop this Mudgee fuel tax, which has been going on for years.
Former fuel tank driver Graham says it can't be down to the cost of transporting the fuel inland from the coast.
You can go to Dubbo another hour and a half out west and it's cheaper again. So how can they justify this to us?
Look, transport costs may add 1 or 2 cents a litre overall. That's being generous.
And in the middle of a cost of living crisis, it's just disgraceful that the fuel companies think they can get away with it.
So why Mudgee? The NRMA says it's a triple whammy. The town is a popular holiday destination with well-paid workers in the mines. And with little competition from independent fuel companies, the big operators simply cash in.
What we are seeing is locals in Mudgee paying the price for the fact that oil companies know that people coming into town are likely to have to pay more and will pay more. What we really do need is a renewed focus on competition, and that's something the ACCC should and could be doing.
In a statement, both BP and Ampol blamed price fluctuations on the global oil market and said individual petrol stations set their own prices, adamant they aim to be competitive and offer customers value for money.
We've had dozens of reasons over the years, like freight and all this stuff. It's all rubbish. There is absolutely no reason that fuel should be more expensive in Mudgee.
And so the fuel fight rolls on.
What do we want for Christmas? Cheaper prices!